You could have gone in there and you got a speed shell, for God's sake. Speed shells outrun freaking everything. You could have taken out so many probes. Pusan had no idea what was going on there. Oh man. Now this is the advantage though of this build for Pusan. As this is what I was going to say before is if you don't go for the Dark Templars, you can still go for quick High Templars. It's still risky because there's these early Reavers that you can get hit with in the early game. Maybe he was counting on holding that bridge, which it would be easier to hold against Reavers. But nice. Didn't take out both probes at once. Run probe! So Pusan's not gonna get that expansion yet. Shuttle's in danger, but speed shuttles are just so freaking fast. It's so fun to watch them because they're just like, they just zip in there and snipe probes and zip out again. And anyway, I like speed shuttles. They're like my favorite unit. Well, I guess in combination with other things. That was like my favorite thing to watch Stork in the OSL finals with the speed shuttle build where he just suicided in this shuttle with a Reaver and just destroyed so many probes. It was great. Whoa, Pusan caught a little bit out of position here. Actually, and here's the thing is he does have Storm. He does have Storm. And Storm is depending on how you micro, Storm can be better even than Reavers in a battle like this, but the Reaver's getting off so many scarabs, doing so much damage, and oh man, Pusan is really kind of in trouble here. He needs to take out that Reaver, but he's just got so few Dragoons. He's got more Zealots and he's got an Archon and everything, but he didn't have any Dragoons to go up and snipe that shuttle and snipe the Reaver. And Pusan is forced to fall back here, and it looks like his full army was not even out in that party because he's got a lot of troops here now as well. Coming in from the side. He storms the Reavers. He storms the Reavers. Oh man, but they aren't fully killed. You need a couple storms to kill the Reavers, and the shuttle was able to protect them a little bit as well. And Pusan just getting completely pushed back here. This does not look good for Pusan at all. He has to cancel this expansion. And in the meantime, Snow's putting up an expansion, and Pusan forced to fall back into this little area behind his base, and he doesn't have those minerals mined out, so he's not even going to be able to run up that ramp to try and save those forces, although it looks like Snow doesn't know that. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, is you've got a Dark Templar there, but this late in the game, you can't really expect to do much with a Dark Templar, even if you can sneak it in there. And, wow, Pusan trying to expand again, and Snow just has so much map control that Pusan cannot go and save these expansions that he's putting up, and that's really the key in the long run, is not the fact that Pusan has lost the forces, but the fact that he's lost the forces so he can't go out and protect his bases. Storm's going off, nicely done. Oh, kills the shuttle! Reaver inside it, but the Reaver would have gotten killed by the Storm anyway, but nicely done. Just one Reaver on the ground, but Pusan again does not have the Dragoons to go in there and target fire down that Reaver, and he's not microing his forces on the left side of the map as well. So man, Pusan getting forced back into his base. Bad transfer timing on those probes for Snow, but I don't think it's gonna matter because Pusan again is kept to 2 bases, and Snow is just getting his 3rd base up and running. So things looking very, very bad for Pusan. Yeah, the Dark Templar not gonna do anything at all. Wow, and so at least Pusan has finally taken out those Reavers. I think I'm not sure if he took out that other Reaver on the ground actually, but even if he didn't, it's kind of stuck on the ground. And yeah, so he just doesn't have as much mobility here though. Look at this. Look at Pusan's army. It's just pretty paltry. I guess Snow's isn't a lot bigger, but it's bigger enough. If that makes sense. And Pusan has been forced to make mostly ground troops, so he doesn't have those Templar. Oh no, Pusan, that was your one chance to hold the high ground. You needed to hold the high ground there. Luckily, Pusan does have more reinforcements coming in here, so it looks like his army's going to even up. But nice storm going off on Pusan's army. And Pusan is forced to fall back again. And wow. And I think if he'd been in better position, he wouldn't have had to fall back there, actually. But he was forced to fall back. And no, Pusan canceling another expansion. I think that is it. Pusan is just doing horribly here. Well, he's not playing horribly, but he's having a horrible situation here on him. Just keeps trying to expand over and over and over again. And keeps not working. Now he's moving out here, and he doesn't have the tech units either. He's he's been forced to build so many ground units to try and have an equal ground army that he doesn't have any of those tech units. He doesn't have any, he never went Reavers, and he doesn't have any Storm available to him. Oh man, and here's another big battle, and yeah, here's where the lack of tech units, and Pusan's army is split apart. Wow, Pusan dealing with a small force of Snows is not able to combine his army there. Nice maneuvering using the shuttle to protect the Reaver from the storm there, but I think, wow, Pusan is actually going to be able to push Snow back at this point. Snow, he was occupied, Pusan was occupied with half of his army, but with a small force of Snows, but once he dealt with that and he was able to combine his army, he did actually somehow have a little bit better army, which is amazing. You would expect Snow to have a better army size at this point, since he's macroing off of 3 bases, and since Pusan has been wasting so much money on canceled nexuses that you wouldn't expect him to have an equal army. But maybe it was just by virtue of the fact that, oh man, look at these probes getting completely confused by those gateways. That's a little silly. The way they were, that was funny, the way they were running around in circles. Anyway, Pusan needs to stop getting caught out of position, though. Except for that last battle, which he won because he had better positioning, I think, in general. He hasn't been having very good position during the engagements, and here we go. Again, not the best positioning, but this time Pusan has a lot bigger army, though. And nice storm! Oh, beautiful storm, killing one of the High Templar. I think, I didn't catch that. I think it killed one of the High Templar. Didn't kill the others, though, so more storms going off. There we go. Nice. Killing both those High Templar. That was crucial. That was key in winning this battle. Although, well, they may not have had a lot of storms left still, but that was a nice shot, though, storming those 2 High Templars. So even if Snow had a couple other storms, he would not be able to use them. And Pusan has gotten back in this game, actually. Now Pusan is up in expansions. They're not going to be coming. Oh, no! Dark Templar coming in and sniping those High Templar. Oh, man! Oh, and a random High Templar running in there and storming the goons for no reason at all, too. But there's the Observer. They're going to clean that up, but not before 3 or 4 High Templar and a couple Dragoons get slaughtered by those 2 Dark Templar. That was a nice little maneuver there, throwing those in at an unexpected moment. Nice move by Snow. Snow now getting up his 4th base. I think that's going to even him up economically, because Pusan, even though he's gotten 2 expansions up during the midst of all those battles, he didn't have a lot of probes mining at them, and he